State up and try to make them take bad shots.
Good give from Henderson. Rowan with a tip. It stays up, and Hicks collects the loose ball.
Good play. Nice.
Unbelievable.
That zone is giving the illusion that the three-point shot is there all the time.
Fast break opportunity. And
Georgia Southern really needed that possession, but it's still not out. It's still not out of it. They get a stop here, they can get right back in it.
got to get the stop. Smith Jr. will lay it in. From Brooklyn. Hopkinson playing up on Dennis Smith Jr. He'll take a baseline. Jumper is blocked by Abu. Here comes Dennis Smith. He's fouled, and the basket.
So he gave a nice little shot fake, put it down one time, and straight to the rim.
Speaking of to the rim, what a dish. Dennis Smith. Right. The St. Francis home court seats just 1,000.
Wow.
Here's an alley-oop. Oh,
that type of guy, Dennis Rodman type of guy, you know, he could be that type of guy. So he's probably rated higher because of his offensive ability.
From anybody. They've played Southern Cal, they've played Wyoming, they played them both tough. Smith with the lob, the finish from... Here's Smith, the transition three for the freshman. Here's Torin Dorn now. Also checking back into the game is Darius Hicks. There's the three for Dennis Smith.
Another defender. And don't turn it over.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Markel Johnson had
never got the offense rebooted.
Here it's Dennis Smith. Nothing but percentage-wise the best shooter on the team. Nice find, and Smith has the finish. Look out. Dennis Smith. One way NC State can certainly stay in this game, give them a chance to win it, is hit from three and get easy looks. Freshman to freshman. Tie game at 22, about halfway through the half. Dennis Smith Jr. with the deep three.
East, flowing like helium, the big man.
Smith bumps off him, goes right off.
Corner, he says, when you cut to the ball, make it count. You got to make sharp cuts, and for heaven's sakes, get back on defense. And now,
outscoring NC State by 11 since then. So they go to their fresh shot late in the shot clock. Smith scoops up the ball after.
That's your point guard. That was Foster, but you know your point guard Watson's going to find you. Foster makes that back cut.
7 assists now for...
How long? I can't even remember.
You had trouble finding the house, didn't you?
But,
Dennis Smith. Now this freshman draws a double team. He's able to find Johnson at the top of the key. Right back to Dennis Smith. Ball reversal down to Abu, who's doubled. Smith elects to drive with the circular move. He's got the English.
well, that's what NC State needs to do. They're so packed in on Anye and Abu problems. They have to make the proper adjustments, and you have to do it on the fly.
Now it's Smith from
8 rebounds in 24 minutes of action.
Dennis Smith with the Hicks. Got their largest lead of the game. Abu, finish. 3 of their guards have played every minute of this game, including Dennis Smith Jr., who connects.
Custer backpedaling. Smith Jr. will drive right at him.
This takes a little bump and still is able to finish.
Markel Smith missed by Vlatko Granic. Quick shot.
So that's what we call help defense.
Dennis Smith Jr. Little back cut. Oh, throw. 7-point lead. There's Smith.
Switching it up a little bit.
A different look right before halftime. Dennis Smith. Tough shot.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Forward pass. Richardson's back, and Smith just blows by him for the lay-in.
Well, I tell you, that's a poor. I'd feel bad for anybody when Dennis Smith is coming at you one-on-one. Boy, the best thing to do is just duck and get.
NC State point guard. All by himself.
Good thing.
We've been told. There's a big block by Abu, and this turns into a transition bucket. Johnson.
There they go. Well, I tell you.
Rejected by Hicks.
Difficult to guard. Percent is just amazing. And that's not off of one game.
Dennis Smith back to him, and it was picked away by Dennis Smith. All the way to the rack.
Came up with a big-time tip.
Gets the feed back. What a...
They've lost all 3 games since his return from that suspension. They're hoping to change that tonight. Black's on the board.
A good finish with the left hand. Rebound leads to 5 points on those 2 possessions. Step back game.
Down 5. Dennis Smith.
Intercepted. Johnson puts it up. Down. Austin needed 1 shot. Dorn and Henderson combining for 42, and it's a.
Well, you can just tell he was waiting the whole game, and it was that lob pass by Johnson that got him going.
Dorn outside Smith. Blocked by Anya. Boy, he has had some game. Smith Jr. driving and reverse. Stayed in this game.
Yeah, still 1 foul for NC State to give before they're in the penalty.
Smith picks off the entry pass. Racehorse to the other end, lays it up and in. 7, 6 to shoot. Smith barrels in, takes the jumper. Hit it! Reed has it picked off by Smith.
He's looking around for Anya, it looked like, instead of making the play.
Smith puts it up. There was never a thought in his mind to back it out and work the... Rips down another rebound. Out it goes to Smith. Oh, he's going to dunk it.
Here's a steal, and it'll be an easy slam for Smith.
Appalachian State, that's a big key as well. Make sure you're making NC State play 5-on-5.
There's Smith. What a smooth game. 10 on the shot clock.
And pretty good rotation defensively out of the double team for App.
Capita the rebound.
You know why he missed it, Rich? He's fading back.
Look out! At this rate, Dino, they need a couple of those touchdowns tonight. Smith muscles his...
Giles back, yeah. But you know what? If Mark can get all the pieces in place, get him going for another 4 or 5.
This is now a Mark Gottfried team that is finally whole. All the pieces of the puzzle are there. And a block down low by Dennis.
Shot.
Smith Jr., one of those missing pieces. Smith Jr. will try a 3. Smith is open. 3. Dennis Smith with 5 to shoot. Driving on Cobb. Unreal.
He wanted to make a shot. He was caught in between.
Bears got used to him to help out with freedom of movement. This was the idea. More scoring. More scoring. You can just see how dangerous this Fairfield team is going to be as Johnson continues to get healthier. Boys.
Has a big advantage, and here goes Dennis down. You're going to see something special.
On McNeese State. They're one of the top teams in the country in terms of offensive tempo. The only player for NC State that has scored in double figures every game this season. He's already halfway there.
He's very difficult to guard.
Boys, here's a lob. Watch out! Another sub for NC State. Ted Capita comes in for Malik Abu. Johnson.
They're 7 for 19. They're 0 for 7 from 3. You know, they got to be able to knock down some shots.
Long pass. Smith got a fingertip on it, and he'll jam it.
The first time he didn't. Second time he ends up finding the open burr for 3.
The European game to the American style, or to go the other way and go American.
Well, I think it'd be.
And be, you know, just happy to be here. They're coming to win.
Here's Dennis Smith Jr. Ryder. And it's Jimmy Taylor. Here's Dennis Smith Jr. Watch out.
Pass.
Smith Jr. looks to create. He'll step back, and the crowd is fully into it.
Nice pass again. Dennis character early. Now we're going to start attacking the basket. Now they're attacking the basket and getting second shots.
And Smith Jr. able to break it with
nice.
Abu's help. And
Jordan has been really good this year, and he still has a lot to learn and a lot of growing to do.
Dennis Smith Jr. Taylor will can the 3 the other way. And that's a Chris Corchiani type number to put up in a single game.
Yeah, well, he's got the ability to do it every night. You know, he's got the ability to do it every night, and Dennis doing it on both ends.
Hey, you can just tell he's feeling it right now. Another three on the way. Bang!
Run to the height and let the game come to you.
Smith Jr. going to the hoop. Use the 15 points per game. Far a tip ball. Here's a turnover. Smith Jr. in transition. Short again. Gets his own miss. Hangs. Puts it off the
And again, it allows your other bigs to be able to get some rest from time to time.
Dennis Smith all the way to the hoop. Puts it in.
Again, that's why I'm sitting over here next to you.
Smith, the step back for three. Smith got fouled on the Smith to answer right back. He does.
And the rebound ricochets out for Smith. To the basket. Packed by 20 and looking for more. Smith to the basket.
To the corner, two guys run out to help run that basketball program. So the players obviously they know.
Emerges and then lost it. Rowan behind the back to Smith.
Possessions, but you must be smart. Matt Hill, too valuable.
Stop and start here.
You talk about value. This guy's value.
Double, second one of the year, but he's looking for more. Uh-oh.
To bed, because it's going to be a show.
And a chance for a 3-7. And Smith with a left hand.
Shots, but their size really stepped up to the plate in this contest. And
oh, there's the 11th.
Here's Smith again. And help side defense for North Carolina has been so alert.
And the 6'5" senior.
Anderson was able to get.
Well, here he tips one all the way to the baseline and saved it. Trying to go up.
Great athlete. That is the area where he needs to improve most, is his shooting, and shot that with real in it.
Stolen away by Smith, who we thought would be a big story as he knocked
the game for NC State. He had to leave momentarily, get that shoulder checked. Up and on.
I have to take this thing over and get some rhythm.
Hesitation from Smith into the. This is Smith Jr. Oh, that's a quick first step, Mike.
One of the top freshmen in the country. Winds it up from beyond the arc.
Though he knocked down the three-pointer, Josh Pastner more concerned about what he did on the previous possession defensively, where he struggled this year, but off to a great start here tonight.
Three, short. Smith skies for the rebound, and he's got a dozen. Smith for three. Good.
And steals. Tyler Ennis did it a few years back, of course, at your alma mater, Syracuse.
Smith again.
Dennis Smith at the rim.
Shots for the Yellow Jackets. Smith from the wing.
Lammer still unable to get a field goal. Give B.J. Anya and Yurt 7 both credit for what they've been able to do defensively.
Anya looking for help. 10 to shoot. Smith over Hayward.
Struggle, if anywhere this year, with shooting the ball off the dribble, and then, of course, the great hands coming up with the steal.
To feed to Rowan for two. Rowan, Smith, Johnson, Henderson, and Abu. And Smith all the. It's a 9-point game. Smith from deep. Got it.